instructional planning and lesson planning. We are also going to differentiate daily lesson plan and daily lesson plan. Identify the parts of a lesson plan. Explain the importance of lesson planning and evaluate a peer's daily lesson plan. So all these objectives we will try to target. All of them are at the end of this discussion. So for this one, we're going to define instructional planning and lesson planning. What are their objective definitions? And then we're also going to identify, to differentiate, I should say, the difference, okay, between TLL and TLP. And now, for the lecture discussion, coming from you yourselves, some of your students are going to identify the parts of the lesson plan. You are going to also to explain the importance of creating lesson plans by the way. And then you are going to evaluate a peer's daily lesson plan as your assessment. Alright, but before that, we have here our mini game, a mini activity, and this one is called Truth or Tale. Alright, how are we going to play this one? So for the instruction, the teacher will read a series of statements aloud. Students will guess whether each statement is a truth or a tale by following the teacher's specific instructions. So after each statement, the teacher will reveal the correct answer and the student shall provide a brief explanation. So for example, I'm going to flash your statements, and then you're going to answer whether it's true or false, pero in this part, it's a truth or tale by following my instructions. For example, if you think that the statement is true or a truth, you're going to touch your nose, so you're going to do that. If you think this one is false, then you're going to sit down. So this one is like a last man standing game. So whoever stands, or of course, you can just stand and have a will with the game. Okay, let's start. This is our statement number 1. According to Eric Ishan in 1994, the instructional process consists of planning instruction, delivering instruction, and evaluating student satisfaction. Do you think, is this statement a truth or a tale? If you think this one is true, you please remain seated. If this one is false, you please stand. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So all of you think this one is false or a tale because no one stood up or no one wants to participate. There's some I don't have to nakaupo. Okay, so you think everyone will just think that this one is a truth. So lang kayo. Alright, so let's see if your answer is correct. Alright, so all of you see that therefore all of you are wrong. Okay, so walang nanalo. Pinang-question yung pinang-statement pa lang. So this is, naghanda ka naman ako ng 5 tapos sa unang wala na nanalo. Okay, so we have here, you will find out later on if what particular word or concept made this statement incorrect, correct? teacher shall uphold the highest standards of quality education. And how are we going to do that? We shall also make the best. Take note, the best, not good, not better, but best. Preparations for the career of teaching and shall be at his best at all times in the practice of his profession. And one way of being the best, okay, in being professional in our career would be through creating lesson plans, correct? Or the process of lesson planning. Right? Let's see. We have here what we call policy guidelines of daily lessons preparations for the K-12 basic education program. Particularly just this Development Order number 42, series of 2016. Ano ang sinasabi ng guidelines na ito? Familiar ba kayo dito? What is this guideline all about? Of course, it's a policy. It's a guideline. At ang ginagawa ng guideline is, kapag gumawa ng guideline, ano yung sabihin? Of course, a guide. Okay, so this Development Order provides the guidelines in the preparations of daily lessons through the DLT and DLL by teachers from K-12. Alam niyo ba ang difference class between the DLL and DLT? Ay, alam na. Sige, very good. Mamaya din natin yan ha. Okay, this was also developed in collaboration with teachers and school heads to ensure that those affected by the policy would be consulted. Look at this word here, a collaboration. Because it's very important that there's always a collaboration between the higher-ups, the teachers, and the school heads. Alam mo yung mga parents ko, short sabi na sorry, they're almost in the 30 years. Okay, they're almost in 30 years of age. At ang lagi nilang natutunan sa system ng education natin is that wala daw collaboration yung mga nasa taas kayo ng teacher. Alam mo, pinupunan kahit yung mga assistant teachers na lagi nila sinasabi. Kasi yung mga nasa taas, hindi sila teacher or hindi nila nasubukan mag-teacher. Kaya parang hindi nila nakakinggan kung ano yung mga sinasabi ng teachers, di ba? Kasi sila yung natuturo, sila yung nakaka-experience, ganun din sa loob ng classroom. At ang pinupunan ng teachers, hindi daw yung alam ng mga kaya-ups. So you see, class, it's very important that there is always a collaboration between those who are at the system, yung mga nagkasama, yung mga nag-work in school. Alright? So it was emphasized here. Why? Ano ang importance ng collaboration? Bakit kaya? Pwede naman yung mga gagawa nila, sila na magagawa. Yung mga mag-implement, sila na mag-implement. Kung kayo mga teacher, pagpupo na lang kaya kayo, huwag na kayo nanginita. Pero kailangan ng collaboration. Why is it very important? Anyone? Sige, this is a very practical application. As teachers, diba? Pag sinabi sa inyo, huwag na kaya naman siya. Magpupo na lang kayo. Kaya na lang gagawa. Bakit kailangan ng collaboration? Ano ba? Volunteer? Bago tayo mag-proceed? Sige, try natin ng insight dahil sa lalaki. Si Mr. Harry. Why is collaboration very important in the field of education?
Yung perspective ko, maraming iba yung views. Nagawa lang po, okay yung views, mas yung outcome.
Tama. Very good. Thank you for that, Mr. Harry. Mas nakakonect yung views. Doon nakikita ko ano yung mga dapat gawin, ano yung mga practice na dapat hindi na sundin, at ano yung mga relevant sa context. Ayan, next part. Instructional planning. So according to the instructional process is made up of three very vital steps. Very vital steps. So we have planning instruction, delivery of instruction, and assessment of learning. Which we, what sentence is incorrect? It's a statement kanina. Student satisfaction, very good. So hindi dapat sa student satisfaction. Dapat assessment of learning. So tandaan yun class ha. We have three according to AirData. We have planning instruction, delivery of instruction, and assessment of learning. Ano ang implication na ngayon lang natin ito? Sobrang may lang sila, pero may mahihintay na tayo agad. Ano kaya sa tingin nyo? Tingnan nyo yung unang step. Planning instruction. Ibig sabihin, sabi ni AirData, bago ka pag gumawa ng lesson plan, may tuturo ka Paano? Ano nangyari yun? This means that teaching begins even before teacher steps in front of a class and begins a lesson. Paano yun nangyari? Yan yung unang step, balikan yung class. Planning instruction. Paano ka nagtuturo dyan? Wala ka ng mga estudyante. Ha? Diba? How did that happen? Diba? Do you have any idea? Yung implication, it is very important that we see the implication of these steps. Siyempre, hindi lang dapat ma-identify. Ano kaya sa tingin nyo? Bakit may teaching na ng gaganap nila? There is, Daddy. Ayan, si Daddy. Ano sa tingin ko, Daddy, yung implication mo? Bakit kaya may teaching process na tao bago ka pa magturo? Bago ka pa mag-step sa harap ng classroom? Ako na ako class, nandang mo kayo. Parang inaakot mo ako. Sige, okay lang. Sige, Lisa, Daddy. Ano yung implication? Ano sa tingin niyo masasabi mo dito? Kasi according din sa instruction, may sa steps ni verification. Before ka daw gumawa ng lesson plan, nagtuturuan na. Ibig mo sa mga steps na yan, like valid instruction, deliver of instruction, and assessment of learning. Ano ba sa tingin niyo? Bakit kaya? Sino ang mga tinuturuan mo kung bago ka magturo? Kapag wala ka naman sa classroom. Pero sabi niya, may teaching na raw na nagawa na bago ka magturo. Sino ba ang tinuturuan mo to? yung pag-craft ng objective. Pero yung lesson planning na so, do you think so? Critical part. Siyempre, this one is written from the books. Ibig sabihin, kung ganyan, hindi lang yan comment, hindi lang siya insight, o hindi lang yan sinabi ng ilang teachers. Pero kung ganyan siya, critical part of the teaching and learning process. Bakit kaya? Meron ba kayo kaya? Where is Harmony? Harmony Zairen Chow. Absent. Nasa something? Ano? Next nila. Si Hannah. Hannah Esther. Miss Hannah, what do you think lesson planning is a very critical part of the teaching and learning process?
Parang pinag-iisipan ko kung ano yung mga ilalagay mo dun sa lesson plan mo and kung paano hindi siya i-execute mo sa class.
Tama. Pinag-iisip pa talaga siya. Kasi kapag ang lesson plan is well-crafted sa class, ito na bakit diba, nasa field na kami, ilang beses na kami gumagawa ng lesson plan. Meron mga pagkakataon na akala mo mabilisan lang gumawa. Kasi parang gamay mo naman mas okay. Diba? Where we go guys? Natry nila ba yun? Ilang beses na kami gumawa ng lesson plan? Parang tatlo. Alright, may mga times na parang akala mo okay lang mabilis na gumawa ng lesson plan. Pero necessity is very critical kasi yung akala mo madali, parang aasin mo ng 3 hours, 2 hours. Now, so yung mga pagkakataon ka na ina-activate mo, ay parang yung naisip ko activity, hindi pala siya bagay. Eh, ganito pala yung mga learners, ganito pala yung assessment sa dulo. So it's a very critical kasi if it's effectively crafted or implemented, of course, that will solely base us for blueprint. Kaya nga tawag iba blueprint, it's a roadmap. Kasi yun ka lang mag-base. And then yung mag-ibigay. Ngayon, kung para-para kami yung lesson mo, mas mahihirapan ka rin mag-deliver. That's why it's very critical because it's our soul. So by planning lessons, teachers are able to see to it that daily activities inside the classroom lead to learning progress and the achievement or the attainment of learning